and welcome to another episode of Visions of Mana. We are on the floating island of Ulul, excuse me. I keep saying Ulil, but it's Ulul. Well, that is a thing. Just to be safe, let's go ahead and change the party up a little bit. Palomina, you can switch to water. Jule, why are you water? Yeah, I have no idea why Jule was water. Jule, you can switch to wood, although light is really kind of what you're good for. Actually, I do want to check one more thing. Vessel. Palomina. No, that's a stomp. We do not want stomps. We want to stick with slashes. So you stay as a water with your gigantic spear. Are you? No, you are a worse spear. There we go. Get rid of those just so we don't have that stuff hanging around. Cool. Let's see what happens when we step into the story progression. Oh, there is another gigantic feather.
They are the same as the one in Verdius.
We know their origin. Where is the monster?
Above us.
Incoming!
Oh, and once again, I forgot to... Please tell me that this isn't where we do the actual fight. Of course it is. Oh.
My friends, another thing coming. How dare you scare all those Sproutlings?
You'll regret me.
Out of the way. Out of the way. You have nothing against... Head. Yes. That is what we will be doing. Actually, first... Yeah. Double cast on the head.
So perish.
Assemble our attacks there.
Unleash your true power.
There we go. Begin that. And we may as well do a class strike, because why not?
You cannot get away.
Oh, Palomina.
Is it absorbing light?
How about some lightning on the head?
Something seems off. What's going on?
It's creating its own energy. Watch out!
Something more and we've got it.
This power.
Alright, let's try again. Cast, please. On the head.
So clear.
Let's have some cold this time. Kill it off with some ice. We put that Benevedon on ice. The stream is more about you saying, can we talk about our Lord and Savior in Azuma 11? As opposed to Jesus Yamato.
I did it. Floaret is gone, and the Sproutlings of Verdius are in danger no longer.
Hooray!
I seriously cannot get enough of this floating island, though. You can see all of Verdius. Oh, you can see the whole world from here.
We can.
Funny, I'd never been anywhere but Verdius since the day I sprouted. Until the day I left on the pilgrimage, that is.
Yeah.
I figured fate saw fit to grow me there, so that's where I stayed. That was enough of a reason for me. But now, I know that life's there to experience. I don't always have to follow the rules. If I hadn't met you all, I probably would have been gobbled down just like my friends and accepted it as destiny. I don't want to sit down and take things without a fight anymore. And I'm glad you all made me realize it. Not to sound like a broken record, but thanks.
Enough of that mushy stuff. You're welcome, okay?
Look at that. Karina's embarrassed.
She is.
I can hardly hearken back to how Joulet used to handle himself. The journey has had quite the effect on him.
Karina, too. The more you see of the world, the more those experiences change you for the better.
Hard to leave such a pretty place, but we gotta get back to Vertius. Golly, Dryad's probably worried about us. Let's let her know we're okay.
Perfect.
Let's maybe find the rest of the Sproutlings first. You better not be kicking me off. Oh, screw you! We still had more things to do there.
Against all odds, Floaret has been floored. Vertius Burrow has endured forever. Another banger from yours truly. Jam number 1559 is a hit.
A stellar performance! And I do mean both the song and your fight against the Benevedon. You're a hero in your own right. With you here, the other Sproutlings will feel much safer during their hibernation until the next alm is chosen.
That's the thing, Dryad. I've been doing a lot of thinking on this pilgrimage.
Yeah?
The world keeps changing. And I think it's our job to adapt and keep up.
Absolutely.
Instead of putting down roots, I think the only way to grow is to get out there and mingle.
Absolutely gotta mingle.
Then you mean...
Yeah, I think Sproutlings should give places other than the burrow a try. Branch out in a bunch of different locations. I know that traveling the world hasn't exactly been the Sproutling whale these years. But I think it might be my way.
This is the future you've envisioned, Joulet?
Yep. Someone's got to take that first step, and I think it's me. If there's anything I've learned on this journey, it's that.
Well, I think that's brave of you. Yes, quite brave and good.
So brave.
On that note, it's time for us to make like a tree and leaf. Things to do, monsters to defeat.
Absolutely.
Before you do, would you sing that song for me? The one you composed just as the alms arrived in Vertius?
What? Jam number 1460? Why now all of a sudden?
I was indisposed when you first sang it. Don't you remember? It isn't fair that I'm the only one who hasn't heard your masterpiece.
You're also the only
Well,
one who
if
thinks
you
it's a
insist.
masterpiece. And this game manages to give a tree a butt wiggle.
All here in order to persevere. Protect the future for everyone. It's what we're meant to do. Making new friends and old down a path unforetold. I guess that's what you all could call this long journey called life.
You know, we tease him, but that actually was a pretty good song.
I tweaked the lyrics a little bit since its debut. I call this one Jam number 1560. Looks like I'll be touring all around the world, composing songs about my travels. So look forward to more new tunes from me.
All right.
Oh no! I sense a gigantic shift in the flow of mana around Tianeea.
Uh-oh. That can only mean one thing.
The
Another
Benevedon of Fire
Benevedon.
is up to no good, that's what.
Quick, we have to go to Tianeea. This is the
No.
last one. We gotta make it count.
Not yet. Not We still have things to do. We have
Wow. I can scarcely believe my eyes.
Master Fugo!
And your friends are...
These are my companions, the members of this year's pilgrimage. We came back to the village to stop the Benevedon of Fire before it's too late. Everybody, this is Fugo, a soul guard from back in the day. He mentored Liza and me when we were training for the job.
It is a veritable honor to make your acquaintances, Alms. Perhaps the answer is evident, but I assume you have not yet completed your journey to the Mana Tree. Where is Hina?
Hina is...
She's dead.
I see. Dwarfer has been particularly active recently. It seems I was right to fear the worst in regards to our dear Home of Fire. You mentioned a Benevedon has appeared, correct? You would do well to report this to Questa.
Yes, sir.
Game does not want me to explore.
When you finish with Questa, I pray you come find me again. I have something to discuss. You never could sit still for lectures, but I promise not to interrupt your business. Come whenever you find the time.
Master Fugo's right. I should talk to the
Floaret
mayor.
Core Stone, Wood Sprite Tonic. Ooh. Okay. Items. Yes, Wood Sprite Tonic. Use. Expand Julay's plot. Alright, he's got access to that one. To that much. Cool. What'll we get here? Wall. Use the power of wood to reflect magic away from self. That's pretty cool. Increase HP recovery of the entire party's healing moves by 40%. Oh! But anyway, the guide says that he should be light. Twinkle Rain. Oh, remove status effects. Cool. Undead Away. Chance of instantly destroying an undead enemy of a lower level. Healing Light Plus. Use the power of light to restore the entire party's HP. Yes! Nullifies all damage from a blow that would otherwise be fatal. Can only activate once per battle. Okay. Julay, we are spending 270 of your massive collection of points
The elements are
just
all
to max
around
out.
us.
Light Elemental Break.
I'm starting
Good.
to twig it.
Twinkle
The
Rain.
elements are all around us. I'm
Undead
starting
Away.
to twig it.
Healing
The
Light
elements
Plus.
are all around us.
And Strong Roots. Woo! Useful. Yeah. You, I guess, just kind of stay where you are. Hurl Bat, yeah, that doesn't really do much for us. Any of these seem particularly useful? To bestow a stat increase on a random ally? Ew. No thank you. Increases caster's chance of stunning an ally. Deals wood damage. Thunder Technique generates orbs of lightning around self that burst after some time. Deals wind damage to enemy. Inflation. Hurls a bag of lucre, dealing strike damage to enemy. Damage dealt is based on amount of lucre owned. Okay, that is one of the skills that he is supposed to be using. Okay, anyway. This place is scary. So let's run away. Summon Flammy. Yes, the star indicates my next destination. Back to the floating island we go. Don't catch any of those. And let's actually go to the second meridian and get rid of the rest of the stuff here. Or collect the rest of the stuff here. Yes, I am disgusted by the way that the game says, no, proceed with the story, when there are clearly other important things to collect. Like this chest.
What wondrous wares. I will treasure this.
Parpoto oil, 250 HP to all allies. Useful.
Secured.
Stardust herb, not bad. I've
I
never
have
used a
gathered some
single one of
Christmas
them though.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? What wondrous wares. I will treasure this.
Lucre, and quite a lot of it. More lucre. Oh, come on, Val. The game really does say no to more of my exploration, but there's so much there. There's so much we can still explore up there. Ah. Fine. You need to catch up with you've been typing stabby. Okay. Yeah, Steam. Yeah, okay, the only one is Inazuma 11 Victory Road has 2 single-player modes and online mode. Which one first? What's the difference between the 2 single-player modes in Inazuma 11? I'd say that Factor 5 should sponsor my stream after all of this, but you're already gonna buy the game and I'm already not gonna buy the game, so it's a waste of money for them to sponsor me. Okay. Back to Tianeea. And, oh, Mayor is down over there. Cool. So let's just go to the item shop, I guess. It's the closest to there. Loading. There we go. Also, let's chat to everybody. If the volcano is active, that could be disastrous for the people of Tianeea. It might erupt without warning.
Yes.
It has been several years since I saw Master Fugo. I saw him in Illistana for the rites of initiation in the past. Weird. Your teacher didn't have much to say about Hina. Over... Here you are, Julie.
Golly!
Is it hot here or is it just me? I feel like I'm shriveling up. You really lived like this, Val? One is the original story and the other is the Chronicle mode, which is where you verse teams from all the previous games. Huh. Okay, cool. Reading that letter reminds me of my grandparents. Thank you for finding it, Val. Not what I intended. I wanted to go here. Oh. I was very surprised to see hobgoblins in Chart Passage. I've taken that route for years, but never once have I encountered them before. Alright, Hina's parents. Can you finally react to something? You cannot. Is that even where they live? Maybe? I think that's supposed to be their home. Whatever. Let's go find, No, not the Flammy Drum. Alright.
Greetings, Val. We rarely have the chance to welcome the convoy, but it is our pleasure nonetheless.
Thank you.
I assume you are here to deal with the Benevedon threat. On behalf of my people, I thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome.
Hang on. You knew about the Benevedon?
Our patron elemental, Salamando, has made his own report. His request was simple. Hold out until the arms arrive. It grieves me to see you bereft of the Arm of Fire. Val, please, tell me what happened to Hina.
Hina was... I inadvertently converted her essence into a core stone.
Through your curious ability to crystallize living creatures, I presume. Where is her core stone now?
Delphos, a man who's trying to attack the goddess of mana, took her from me. But I'm gonna get her back. I won't let Delphos keep Hina's core stone. I will make sure her core stone is safe with me. I swear it.
You don't need to convince me, Val. Stone or not, Hina has always been there. For you and Tianeea both. If you need proof, look to Dorfer. So far, we have been spared from the worst of its recent agitation. The current unrest is surely due to the Benevedon. However, as the Soul Guard, you have a duty to tell Hina's parents the circumstances of their daughter's disappearance. I leave that to you, Val.
Understood. I'll tell them.
One more thing. You must enter Dorfer Volcano in order to reach Valkybel. Long ago, the leaders of our village felt it prudent to seal the entrance to the volcano to avoid trespassers inciting the Benevedon's fury. Since then, we have kept it under lock and key, forbidding all entry into the sacred mountain from villagers and outsiders alike. But I will now entrust the key to you, Val. Please defeat the Benevedon for Hina, the Mana Goddess, and for us.
Dorfer Volcano Key. Well, so far, the way that Dorfer Volcano has been blocked for us was not because of any sort of barricade, but literally the game not letting us move forward, just like it didn't let us move forward on the floating island.
Val, Soul Guard and Arm of Light, our continued survival is in your hands. May the blessings of Mana be with you.
I promise. I will do my duty and protect the people.
Yes.
The people of Tianeea are with you. Make sure that you and the other arms are prepared for the battle ahead and well rested before you leave. And be sure to speak with your own parents, too. That's an order. You hear me, young man?
Especially since you became the Alm of Light, and, assuming things don't go according to plan, and they go the way that, Mana games always go.
Master Fugo wanted to talk to me. I should check in with him.
Let's check in with him. Master Fugo. Where could Master Fugo be?
Uh-huh.
Why did the goddess give the elemental vessels to us mortals?
Ugh.
How strange to see Dorfer so active. It's wreaking havoc on my nerves. Seems like everyone has new things to say, though. Bonfires so warm and cozy. Imagine if fire suddenly disappeared from the world. It's a scary thought.
Babu, ba-doo-doo, da ba-ba-doo-bum.
Nope, not everything. Anyway, you were saying, one is the original story and the other is the Chronicle mode, which is where you verse teams from all the previous games. In the recent trailer, they showed more time travel and time patrol police. Oh, is there like some weird time shenanigans going on? I don't get it. Tianeea has a beautiful coastline, great food, kind people, an active volcano. Why don't more people choose to come here on vacation? Oh, everyone settle down these days. Something's not right. I can feel it in my bones. Happiness is heading into a magma melt, am I right?
Here you are.
Welcome back, Val. How about a magma melt to celebrate? No? Well, perhaps another time then. Dorfer has been very restive lately. We already sent out our alms, so why hasn't it settled down yet? Our furnaces have been on the fritz lately. Is Salamando slacking off? Which book should I read next? Ooh, maybe I can go to Hina's house to borrow one.
Honestly.
This whole village is concerned about the volcano, but I think we'll be all right. We've got Hina watching over us. Yeah, about that.
Hi.
Hey, everyone missed you while you were gone. Wait, are you not done with your Soul Guard duties? Nope, not done yet. People of Tianeea have lived in harmony with Dorfer for generations. A bit of rumbling and some little eruptions are no cause for concern. Val, you're back. How about you fill me in on sometime on all the awesome adventures you've been on? Yeah, we're not back yet.
Yeah?
What do they put in these buns? I can't get enough of it. They're at the item shop. Nothing's biting. Maybe I need a new fishing spot. I mean, maybe by the water would be good. No use fishing these days. It's like all the fish just swam off somewhere. Ow, ow, ow! I think I'll stay put in the village until my injuries get better. Val, hang on, where's Hina? They finally noticed. I hope our way of life in this tranquil little village never has to change. We're counting on you for that, Val. Alm's responsibility is a weighty one, and their journey is fraught with hazards. I don't think I fully appreciated that until now. I know what it's like to lose someone close. As painful as it can be, as much as you can try and tough it out, this is all just, well, part of life. Here he is!
So, you wanted to talk to me, Master Fugo?
Yes, Val. Will you sit still for it?
Well, I guess.
I've managed to endure in the past. Mostly. So, what is it?
It concerns Liza. Over your journey, you must have visited the Earth Village at some point, yes?
Yes.
I assumed as much. By the time I had arrived with the rest of the alms, the place was overrun with golems, and Liza was already petrified. I couldn't bring Liza to the Mana Tree, so I abandoned Guju to its fate and resumed our pilgrimage without the Alm of Earth.
Yep.
Though I completed my duty, I could not forgive myself.
So he was the Soul Guard for...
I was once Liza's mentor, but I could do nothing for her. Not cure her affliction, nor guide her to the sanctuary. As a Soul Guard and a teacher, I failed you both. I apologize for keeping this truth from you.
I know why you didn't say anything. You were trying to protect Hina and me. Who knows if we could have handled the reality of Liza's fate if you had told us. But thank you for telling me now, Master Fugo. I appreciate it.
Val.
Oh, there's also something I wanted to show you. This is Liza's core stone. My powers crystallized her petrified form into this.
My word. Your powers did this?
I know Liza, and I know she didn't think of you as a failure. I hope you understand that.
Her core stone is warm. A warmth that she always had about her. Liza, please accept your mentor's apologies.
Even if you had made it to the Earth Village earlier, Orin might have stopped you himself.
Orin? You mean that young lad from Guju?
You know him?
Her
He
husband?
intercepted our convoy en route to the Dead A Cliffs, asking if another soul could be sacrificed to the Mana Tree in place of Liza's. But an alm once appointed remained so until the end of their pilgrimage. After that heated discussion, Orin returned to the village. I can only hope that he has given up his fool's errand by now.
No, he also died.
He didn't give up. In fact, Orin took it upon himself to try and change the world for the slim chance to save Liza.
I see.
Master, leave Liza's fate to me. On my honor as a Soul Guard, I will deliver her core stone back to the Mana Tree. Please, allow your pupil to complete the mission you couldn't all those years ago.
Well now, such a change from the capricious troublemaker you used to be. What is a master to do in this situation?
The master is supposed to let the pupil take the reins eventually.
And also, Val, you probably should have told him that not only that, but you're also the Alm of Light. So if everything goes according to this plan, you're also going to sacrifice your own soul? So, you know, kind of useful to warn people about that ahead of time. Anyway, let's talk to Val's parents and probably wrap this episode up after that. Yeah, they're all together, so it's a single event.
Oh, Val, you're home!
Dad, Mom.
You know,
Dad
it's
knows
been
what's
so
up.
long. I think you and your father have a lot to catch up on. And
Oh.
you all must be the Ohms. You look famished. Please, come on in.
Yes.
Palomina,
Val,
Miss Queen
come
of
back when you
Thighs,
two
does
are
not
done
look
with your chat.
famished.
Thanks, Mom.
Now, that is not an insult to her thighs. I'm not saying she has thunder thighs.
You've matured on your trip.
I have?
A great many things must have happened. Tell me about the journey.
Okay.
And now we get to explain 98 previous episodes to him, plus this one, which is 99.
I lost the most important person to me. I learned the devastating truth about our world, and now I have this weight of understanding pressing down on me. It's a heavy burden. The Benevedon threat and Delphos' curse have to be dealt with. I have to fix it. I have to. But I'm only a boy from Tianeea. Just Val.
You're the Soul Guard and the Alm of Light.
I don't know anymore. What am I supposed to do if I mess up? I could ruin everyone's future. All these thoughts are jumbled in my head, and I just don't know what to do.
It would be a lie to say that I understand even a fraction of what you're going through, Val. As you know, my calling is metalworking. I make weapons and tools day in and day out. Simple as that. Only two things matter: the steel under my hammer and the hand that wields it. You need to trust yourself. You have made it this far, and you have a great many loyal friends to help you. There are as many ways to go through life as there are people on this planet.
True.
You may make the right decision and find that the result is not what you planned. What matters isn't choosing what is right, but following what your heart tells you.
Disagree.
Following my own path.
Besides, I could order you to do this or that, and we both know you wouldn't listen to me. Remember how I wanted you to take over the family business, but you were adamant about sword training with Fugo?
Well, swinging around a sword sounded like way more fun than studying weapon making.
You see? Just Val from Tianeea? You've always been able to figure out your own path without my help. Own your decisions and believe in yourself.
You know, I'm lucky to have you for a dad.
And that is maturity.
Stop, you're making me blush.
I don't have an answer yet, but I won't get caught up in the doubt ever again.
Awesome. Good job,
That
Val.
sounds more like my son. Keep it up.
It feels as though I have not had such a fantastic feast in forever. The food here in Tianeea is divine.
Your mom can really cook. Maybe a little too piquant for my palate, but what do I know?
Val, did you want to call on Hina's parents before we go?
Oh, I'm afraid those two aren't home at the moment. They needed to harvest some flower seeds before the volcano became too active. I did tell them it was dangerous, but they assured me they were fine. You can't win with that family.
Sounds like the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Let's take on the Benevedon of Fire inside Dorfer first. I promise to talk to Hina's family once we get back. You hear that, everyone? There's no room for failure. First, we take care of what we came to do. Then I can sit Hina's parents down and tell them everything, after things have settled. I'm ready.
That sounds like a plan. There's no time to waste. Let's subdue the Benevedon and protect the village.
Sounds good.
I wish you all the best of luck. Go get that Benevedon what's-it and show it what the people of Tianeea are made of.
Val's
The way
dad
into Dorfer
married a
Volcano
bimbo.
should be a long charred passage. No time like the present.
Yeah. No time like the present. Val's mom may be a bit of an airhead, but apparently she can cook well.
Let's rest up.
However, the next thing on the list is not going to Dorfer Volcano. It is to save and wrap this episode up. Once again, the stream continues. The episode is over. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye.